Urgent Philadelphia Eagles fans. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here, we bring you daily videos with the latest Philadelphia Eagles updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Hey there, Eagles fans! Today, we've got some exciting news that's been buzzing all over the NFL universe, and I know you're going to want to hear every detail about this potential game-changer for our beloved team. If you've been following the Eagles lately, you know that the offseason is always a time filled with anticipation, rumors, and strategic moves, but this one might just take the cake. The Philadelphia Eagles, as you all know, are one of the most passionate fanbases in the league, and right now, everyone's eyes are on the front office, waiting to see what big moves they're planning to make to push this team even further towards Super Bowl contention. So, what exactly is happening? Well, there's a strong buzz that the Eagles are targeting a former Buffalo Bills wide receiver, someone who's been making waves in the league with flashes of brilliance, speed, and impressive route-running ability. Now, I won't drop all the details right at the start, but trust me when I say this could be a move that shifts the entire offensive dynamic for Philadelphia. The rumors are swirling, and fans are already speculating about how this addition could complement our current roster, especially our young quarterback Jalen Hurts, who's been steadily developing into one of the league's top dual-threat quarterbacks. Let's back up a bit and talk about the player in question. The wide receiver from the Bills has shown glimpses of what he can do on the field: speed to burn, sharp route running, and reliable hands that can make big plays happen when it counts. He's not just a deep threat, he's also versatile enough to line up in different spots and create mismatches against defenders. Now, the Eagles' offense has been quite dynamic under Shane Steichen's play calling, but adding a receiver with this kind of skill set could open up new opportunities and give defenses headaches trying to contain all of our weapons. You might be wondering, how does this fit into the Eagles' current strategy? Well, if this move pans out, it could be a signal that the team is looking to diversify their passing attack even further. Last season, we saw Jalen Hurts take a huge leap, but one area where the Eagles could still improve is adding more explosive plays through the air. This potential signing could give Hurts that extra option, a reliable target who can stretch the field and turn short gains into big yardage. It's about building a balanced, unpredictable offense that keeps defenses guessing, something that's been a hallmark of championship teams in the past. Now, let's talk about the player's stats and what he's brought to the table during his NFL career so far. During his time with the Bills, he's shown a knack for making clutch catches and turning small openings into significant yardage. His speed is one of his biggest assets, allowing him to get behind defenses and make those long, highlight reel catches. His route running is crisp, and he's demonstrated good hands, rarely dropping passes when it counts. Of course, he's still young and developing, but the potential is clearly there. The Eagles' front office has been known for their shrewd moves, whether it's drafting wisely, making smart trades, or targeting undervalued players who can step in and produce. This move could be just that, an opportunity to add a high-upside player who can contribute immediately and also grow within the Eagles system. Think about how players like Devonta Smith and A.J. Brown have already made an impact. Adding another skilled receiver could take that receiving core to a whole new level. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, what about the chemistry? Will this player fit into the locker room? And those are valid questions. But, from what's been reported, the Eagles are known for their team-first mentality. They value players who can adapt quickly and buy into the system. If this deal goes through, it's likely that he'll be integrated smoothly, especially with the coaching staff's focus on developing talent and creating an offense that's difficult to defend. This potential acquisition also has significant implications for the team's overall strategy heading into the season. The Eagles have been building a roster that balances youth and experience, and this move could be a part of a broader plan to compete at the highest level. Remember, last season, the Eagles finished with a strong record and made a deep playoff run, narrowly falling short of the Super Bowl. Every offseason move is about closing that gap, and adding a player like this could be the final piece of the puzzle. Fans, just think about the possibilities. With this receiver on board, defenses will need to account for him alongside A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith. Jalen Hurts will have even more options to distribute the ball, making the offense more unpredictable and dangerous. Plus, this new weapon could also open up the run game by forcing opponents to respect the passing threat, which would help Miles Sanders or whoever the Eagles decide to feature in their backfield. Now, I want to pause here for a second. Pause here, just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Philadelphia Eagles news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick, and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now, let's continue with the big reveal. So, all eyes are on the front office right now. The Eagles are known for their aggressive approach in the offseason, whether it's through trades, drafts, or free agency. They've already made some moves to strengthen their line and defense, but the offense is always the focus because, let's be honest, an explosive offense is what wins championships. If this deal gets finalized, it could be the spark that ignites the Eagles' attack and pushes them even closer to that elusive Super Bowl ring. And let's not forget the historical context here. The Eagles have a rich history filled with legendary players, memorable moments, and a passionate fanbase that lives and breathes every game. From the Donovan McNabb days to the unforgettable Super Bowl 52 victory with Nick Foles, the team has always had a resilience and a fighting spirit. Today, they're looking to add a new chapter to that story, and this move might just be the beginning. In addition to the on-field impact, this potential signing also sends a message to the rest of the league. The Eagles are serious about contending, and they're willing to make bold moves to improve their roster. It's a clear statement that they're not just happy to be playoff contenders, they want to be Super Bowl champions. Fans, you've seen how the team has evolved over the years, and this offseason could be remembered as one of the most pivotal in franchise history if all the pieces fall into place. Of course, we have to consider the challenges and questions as well. Will this player fit seamlessly into the Eagles' offensive system? How will the team handle salary cap considerations? And, of course, the NFL is unpredictable, injuries, unexpected setbacks, and other variables can always come into play. But if everything aligns, and the deal goes through, the Eagles could be looking at a serious boost in their offensive production. Now, for all the Eagles diehards out there, I know this kind of news sparks a lot of excitement and hope. We all want to see our team succeed, and every move this offseason is a step toward that goal. The next few weeks will be crucial as we see how the Eagles' front office maneuvers and whether this target becomes a reality. Fans, I truly believe that with the right additions, the Eagles can be a top contender again, pushing through the NFC and making a strong push in the playoffs. And now, Philadelphia Eagles fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential signing? Do you think adding this former Bills receiver will make a difference? Are you excited about the possibilities? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the team. Remember, I'll be back very soon with more updates, analysis, and insider info, so make sure to stay tuned and keep supporting the Eagles. We're all in this together, and I can't wait to see what this season has in store for us. Thanks for watching, Eagles fans, and as always, go Birds!